To make it easy to weave these bracelets, what I do is I set up going diagonally or perpendicular to my work surface 2 sets of cords attached at either end, in this case going this direction to the chair leg and in that direction to the back of a chair. This makes it pretty easy. In this case, we're just going to loop that button through there like that, and then I'll take the other end and loop it through and just tie it back. And now I've got the core set up to make it easy to weave the bracelet. Now the last thing I do to make it easy is I just take a set of wooden blocks and I elevate the core off the work surface, which just again makes it easy to weave the bracelet. Now in this example, I just want to show you how I start. I'm going to start and push all my weaving towards the loop end where the button will connect, and we'll end up with something like this, but we're orientated in this direction. And then I seal the paracord on the button end. In this case we're using a BDU button, in this case a Chinese button knot. Basically you need to find the center. You take that center and put it underneath your core, and the knot is pretty simple. You're going to come over the top, you're going to take the side on the opposite and go over the one you just crossed, and then you're going to come up through this loop right here, and that makes the starting knot. After that, if you can just remember it's over, over, under, you're going to do totally fine. So that's the start. Now in this case you'll notice even at the beginning we've got a line that's going up and a line that's going out 90 degrees. So I'm going to take the one that's going out 90 degrees, I'm going to come over the core. So that's the first over. Now I'm going to take the line that's going up and go over the line I just crossed. That's the second over. And I'm going to take that end and come up through the loop on the opposite side. And then again, you're just going to get a nice bracelet if you take the time at each knot to dress down the knot. Okay, here we have that same situation. So there is a line that's going off 90 degrees and a line that's going up. We're going to take the line that's going 90 degrees and cross it over the core. That's the first of the over, over, under. We're going to take the line that's going up and we're going to go over that line. That's the second over of the over, over, and under. And then this line here, we're going to take the bitter end, we're going to come under and through the loop on the other side. And now you just dress that knot down and make sure everything is nice and tight and laid flat, and we just keep repeating that process. So I'll do that one more time and then we'll pick up at the finishing end. So 90 degrees and up. We take the 90 degrees and cross over. That's the over. Take the one that's going up, cross over. That's the second over. Take the bitter end and come up through the loop on the opposite side. And then just dress that knot down nice and tight. All right, we're on the home stretch. The last step is to finish off the cord as it terminates at the button end. Now what I like to do is get it to the point at this level, and I don't bring it all the way to the button end, otherwise the button can't lay flat on your wrist. Brought it through that loop, and now I'm going to just pull that loop tight and dress this line around with my thumb, holding the tail with my index finger, and pull tight. And that makes a nice wrap at the end. Still allows the button to lay flat, and it brings all the tail ends, just going to tighten this up here real quick, brings all the tail ends out on one side. And what that does is allows me to finish this bracelet and not have a big wad of melted nylon on the end. So I'll just have a nice tight little end. I'll show you how to do that. So just snug up your ends, and then we're going to trim them with a pair of scissors. And then I'm going to just heat the end. I let the flame go up, but just bring it down so it's just starting to melt the ends. And then I'm going to use that block of wood to seal the melt. Coming along nice. Just going to finish it off with a little flat. And there's our bracelet, and the end turned out pretty low profile. All right, Anthony, there you are, buddy. Got that one done, and I will finish the other one and then get them in the mail to you guys. Well, I always save the little bits of cord from making these bracelets because you can use them to make small lanyards, and this is a lanyard I made with excess cord from these bracelets for my son's USB drive for school, for high school. All right, there's another small bracelet, just showing you another option that we talked about. That's that Chinese button. And you know what? I had a little extra cord and I decided to make myself one of these bracelets. So there it is. It's just a button from a pair of BDUs, and it's a pretty nice bracelet. Low profile, very comfortable, easy to take on and off. So just like that. And here's some other projects. I'm always playing with this stuff. This is just a small fob that you can make for some keys, and then this is a little lanyard with a key ring on the end for, say, a mailbox key or something like that. So. All right, well, hopefully I can get all of this into the 10-minute constraint, or 50, I can't remember now, 10 or 15-minute constraint. I think I can do that with editing. But hey, Anthony, I wanted to thank you for honoring me by asking if I would make these for your brother. I actually made one for both you and your brother. And again, I want to thank you for your community support as a firefighter. Thank you for honoring your brother, and Godspeed to your brother. Thank you for protecting our SEALs over there doing hard duty. And again, you will be in my thoughts and prayers, and I do hope that you don't answer the call, Corpsman up. I want your unit and you to come home safe and sound. Thank you for protecting our freedom. As all of you know, freedom is not free, and there's somebody on the line 24/7 protecting our freedom and our way of life. Thanks, guys.